Singapore is embarking on an ambitious and meticulously planned project to transform Mount Pleasant into a vibrant new public housing estate. This development, centered on the former Police Academy site, is designed to deliver approximately 5,000 new homes, thoughtfully integrating historical conservation, lush green spaces, and modern amenities. What makes this particular BTO launch stand out, beyond its unique blend of urban living and natural tranquility, is its significant potential for future resale value. The core of the URA's plan for Mount Pleasant is the creation of a substantial new public housing precinct. Spanning across 33 hectares, this is equivalent to about 46 football fields. The estate is set to welcome its first resident with a BTO launch in October 2025. This initial phase will offer around 1,500 units comprising of 2-room, 3-room, and 4-room flats, and potentially some public rental units catering to a diverse range of household sizes and income brackets. Over the next decade, a total of 6 BTO projects are envisioned, bringing the total home count to approximately 5,000 units. One of the most striking features of these new residential blocks will be their height, with some potentially exceeding 40 stories. This height is not just about maximizing space, it promises residents breathtaking panoramic views, possibly encompassing the city skyline towards Marina Bay and the CBD area, or offering serene vistas of the nearby Makrichi Reservoir and the Central Catchment Nature Reserve. Connectivity is a hallmark of this new estate. The Mount Pleasant MRT station on the Thomson East Coast Line is strategically located to open concurrently with the completion of the housing developments. This will ensure seamless travel for residents to key areas across Singapore. Beyond public transport, the estate's proximity to major roads like Thomson Road and also the PIE provides excellent road connectivity to central Singapore and beyond. The blueprint for Mount Pleasant also includes the development of essential amenities within the estate itself, such as shops, an eating house, a childcare facility, fostering a self-sufficient and integrated community. Furthermore, its immediate adjacency to established mature estates like Toa Payoh, Balestier, and Thomson means residents will benefit from a wealth of existing infrastructure, including a wide array of F&B options, shopping malls, and healthcare services. Notably, the future Toa Payoh integrated development, set to include a polyclinic, library, town park, and sport facilities, will further enhance the lifestyle offerings for Mount Pleasant residents. You might ask, what's the potential resale value of HDB BTO flats in Mount Pleasant? This is where the Mount Pleasant BTO projects are generating significant buzz among potential home buyers and investors. Given its unique attributes, analysts are projecting strong demand and robust potential for future resale value. Needless to say, if you manage to get a good unit here, you stand a chance to sell it for over $1 million in the future despite of its restrictions. So let's talk about the potential classification. Due to its highly desirable central location and exceptional connectivity, industry experts widely anticipate that the Mount Pleasant BTO flats will fall under HDB's Plus or Prime classification, and I do agree with this. These categories are reserved for flats in very attractive locations and come with increased subsidies to ensure affordability for first-time buyers. But this will mean that these flats will come with very strict resale conditions. This includes a 10-year MOP, which is double the standard 5-year MOP for regular flats. Additionally, owners are subject to a subsidy clawback upon resale, meaning a portion of the initial subsidy provided by HDB must be returned. There will also be resale income ceilings and eligibility restrictions for subsequent buyers, ensuring the flats remain affordable and for owner occupation. Despite of the restrictions, I think the demand will remain high. Buyers are willing to accept these conditions for the privilege of living in such a prime location. Give it enough time, I'm pretty sure the resale value of a high-floor 4-room unit here will exceed $1 million easily. Regarding the location itself, Mount Pleasant offers the rare opportunity for public housing within Singapore's core central region, an area historically dominated by private landed housing. This central location provides unparalleled convenience to the CBD, Orchard Road, and other key employment and lifestyle hubs. With the Mount Pleasant MRT station nearby, this will ensure direct and convenient access to the entire MRT network, making commute swift and effortless. And also being close to established and highly popular mature estates like Toa Payoh, Bishan, and Novena means residents will immediately benefit from a wide array of amenities, including schools, and healthcare facilities. Another strong point is that you will have nature at your doorstep. The unique access to Makrichi Reservoir and the Central Catchment Nature Reserve offers a lifestyle often only associated with more outlying ulu areas, providing a distinct advantage for those who value green spaces and outdoor activities. Property analysts are drawing comparisons between Mount Pleasant and highly sought-after HDB towns such as Toa Payoh and Bishan, which consistently command high resale prices, including a significant number of million-dollar HDB flats. While official BTO prices are only released closer to the launch, estimates suggest that a 4-room flat in Mount Pleasant could start from about $525,000. Higher floor units, particularly those with unblocked city or reservoir views, could potentially be priced above $700,000. Despite of these figures, given the location and potential for capital appreciation, these prices are seen as highly attractive for public housing in a prime area. As the first BTO project in this entirely new and uniquely positioned estate, securing a unit in the October BTO launch offers a first-mover advantage. It is anticipated that as more of the 6 planned projects are launched and the surrounding amenities mature, future BTO prices in Mount Pleasant could see incremental increases. A truly distinctive element of the Mount Pleasant plan is the URA's unwavering commitment to preserve its rich heritage. The site of the former police academy is steeped in history, having served as the first permanent institution for training Singapore's police force from 1920s until its closure in 2005. The URA has identified 6 key buildings from the old police academy for conservation. 4 of these will be meticulously retained within the new housing estate and adapted for modern uses, potentially as community spaces, commercial outlets, or even a new neighborhood police post. The remaining 2 blocks, though outside the immediate estate boundary, are also slated for conservation, with Block 153 notably maintaining its function as the senior police officers' mess. Furthermore, the charming pre-war black and white bungalows scattered within the area, along with their surrounding mature greenery, will be sensitively incorporated into the estate's design, adding a touch of timeless elegance. The preservation efforts also extend to the Mount Pleasant Road itself, a gazetted heritage road, ensuring its iconic mature trees and lush green buffers are maintained, contributing to the area's verdant character. Now let's talk about something that is rarely discussed in the media, which is the presence of nearby historical burial grounds. So, the area near the Mount Pleasant BTO development is in close proximity to Bukit Brown Cemetery and Kopi Cemetery. These are historically significant Chinese cemeteries. Bukit Brown Cemetery is particularly notable for being one of the largest Chinese cemeteries outside of China and is the final resting place of many Singapore's pioneers. It is rich in heritage, biodiversity, and cultural significance. Kopi Cemetery is a smaller adjacent burial ground. Crucially, the URA and HDB have explicitly stated that the new Mount Pleasant housing estate will not directly affect Kopi Cemetery. Based on the feedback from nature and heritage groups, the original plan for a road network that would have to cut through Kopi Cemetery was revised. Instead, access to the new estate from the PIE will now be via the existing on-right road, ensuring that the graves and greenery within Kopi are preserved and unaffected by the immediate housing development. While the current Mount Pleasant BTO development primarily occupies the former Police Academy site and avoids Kopi Cemetery, the broader Bukit Brown area has been earmarked for residential development in the much longer term. This long-term planning intention has been in place since 1991 and reiterated in subsequent master plans. This means that while the current Mount Pleasant BTO itself doesn't impact Bukit Brown, the wider cemetery area remains designated for eventual redevelopment. However, the government acknowledges the heritage and ecological value of Bukit Brown and has engaged in extensive discussions with heritage and nature groups on how to balance these needs. It is important to acknowledge that the proximity to cemeteries, even preserved ones, can be a concern for some potential homeowners due to cultural or superstitious beliefs. especially if your unit is facing the cemetery. Property analysts have noted this as possible drawback for some buyers. However, the success of other HDB estates built on former cemetery sites such as Bishan and Bidadari suggests that for many Singaporeans, the benefits of a prime location, good connectivity, and modern amenities outweigh such concerns. These estates have consistently commanded high resale prices. But what do you think? Is the cemetery a turn-off for you? Would you still buy a unit here? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye!